Let me show you something wild. The person right here has earned $725,000 simply by selling basic planner templates that you can build with Claude Code. And they're not the only one. Take this person over here who pulled in $200,000 selling resume templates. So in this video, I'll walk you through how to use AI and Claude Code specifically to build these products and sell them on the internet. Let's get started. First, I want to reveal a few of these accounts and their lifetime earnings because they're truly unbelievable. As you can see right here, this account named Plan Content was started 4 years ago, and it has racked up 84,000 sales. If we look at the featured listings, you'll notice this account sells nothing but planners. Right here we've got an ADHD planner, a manifestation planner, a household planner, a wedding planner, right? So every item the seller is offering is a digital planner, a digital sheet. None of it is physical. You can genuinely make them with AI, and if we scroll back up to the top, we'll see this account has hit 84,000 sales. So what does that mean in lifetime revenue? Well, you can see right here that these planners go for around €8, €3, maybe $10, $5, $2, whatever it is. I've got this extension right here that basically adds all of that up, and it's actually a paid tool. So when I click on this extension over here, it opens the shop and reveals the lifetime revenue. As you can see right here, it shows 84,000 sales, exactly matching what the page said. And altogether, it has generated $725,000 with a conversion rate of 1.5%, which, by the way, is a very low number that anybody can hit. What it basically means is that if you put your product in front of 1,000 people, 1.5% of them will purchase. So out of 1,000 people, 15 will buy. Like I mentioned, this isn't the only account selling planners. If we head over here, we can look at this account called the Printable Plans. It has 42,000 total sales, and it also signed up 4 years ago. And if you scroll down through the listings this account offers, once again you can spot a business planner, a goal planner, a health planner. So once more, these are all digital planners, digital sheets. Now if I open up this extension, it'll show me the revenue this account has pulled in. Right here we can see it made 42,000 sales overall, and the total revenue is $50,000. The reason the total revenue here is lower is because I think the planners on this account are priced cheaper. As you can see, this one's only €3. They're all cheaper. A few of them right here are literally $2. See that? And yet again, this is not the only account doing it. If we examine this one over here called the Flow Planner, we'll see it has 49,000 sales. It joined 6 years back, and once again, it sells only planners, a digital planner, a reading journal planner, a cleaning planner, a moving planner, and so on. Just planners, all of them digital downloads. You can build them yourself on your own computer, and you can lean on AI to speed things up, polish them, and produce tons of them. If we open my extension here, we'll see it displays the same sales figure, 49,000 sales, and a total revenue of $300,000. The conversion on this account is slightly higher, nearly 2%, which is great. So yeah, this is a really interesting way to earn money online as a side hustle. You make these digital planners, digital sheets, and you sell them to people. There's no physical product changing hands at all. So the real question is, why are accounts like this one over here earning so much by selling something that practically anyone could make? But I mean, building a planner like this isn't actually difficult. You could make this planner on your own. You could use AI to put together a planner just like this yourself, right? So why do people keep buying these planners? Why purchase these planners when they could build their own with AI? Well, the answer is honestly really simple. People just want to save time. They don't feel like sitting down and learning how to use AI to make these planners. They'd much rather spend $3 or $5 or even $10 to grab the planner right away. People would happily pay $5 to get the planner instantly rather than burning hours making it themselves. And that's exactly why simple things like these planners over here are selling and pulling in thousands of dollars. Now, as I mentioned in this video, I'm going to teach you how to build these planners and how to make them even better. And it's not just planners. I'll also show you how to create resumes, how to create paintings, and plenty of other things you can sell on Etsy. So if that sounds good, let me show you how to make these digital products with AI. The very first thing you'll need is an account on Claude AI. To do that, open your browser, search for Claude AI, and visit this website right here, Claude.ai. Head to the site and sign up for an account or log in with your Google account. Once your Claude AI account is ready, it's time to download Claude Code onto your computer. So back in your browser, search for Claude Code here and open this website over here. Click on this link, then click right here where it says download for Windows. It'll download Claude Code for Windows, install it on your machine, and once you've finished installing Claude Code, you'll log in using your Claude AI account into your Claude Code account. After all that's done, what I'd like you to do is open your browser once more and search for Canva here. Go to their site and create a Canva account or log in with your Google account on Canva. Now, after you've finished all of that, the next step is to open Claude Code on your computer. The way I do it, I simply search for Claude Code here in my search bar. So I'll just type Claude. And here's the Claude app. I'll click on it, and it logs into my Claude account. And once you've opened Claude Code on your computer, it should look roughly like this. If it drops you straight into the chat, it'll look like this. If it sends you into coworkers, it'll look like this. What I want you to do is, over here on the left, make sure you click on Claude Code, which is this icon right here as you can see. You click that, and now you're inside Claude Code. But the next thing we want to do is connect Canva to Claude Code. To do that, head down here at the bottom where your profile is, click on it, and then click on Settings. Once you're in Settings, click on Connectors. Under Connectors, you'll likely see this message right here saying that connectors have been moved to Customize. Click on this text that says Customize, and this is exactly where we'll connect Canva to Claude Code. As you can see, sometimes it'll appear right here, but if it doesn't, just click on this magnifying glass and search for Canva. It'll then pop up over here. You click on it, and all that's left is to click Connect right here. After you hit Connect, it opens a browser page on Canva, which asks you to authorize access. All you need to do is click Allow right here, and that's it. You've now linked Claude Code to Canva, which basically means Claude Code can do things for you inside Canva. It can build templates, it can build images, it can build resumes, it can build all sorts of things. It's honestly pretty wild when you stop and think about it. Now, just head back to Claude Code here, and Canva should be connected. If Canva is connected, it'll look like this. It shows up right here under Connectors. Now, go back to Claude Code. So just click this arrow here to go back. And we're back inside Claude Code. Now we can finally build the planner. The biggest mistake people make is that they send a tiny prompt. Like this one, something like, "Hey, can you make a planner for me?" They send that prompt and Claude Code is confused. Claude Code doesn't know whether it should use Canva. Claude Code has no idea how the planner should look, whether it needs colors, or whether it's meant for a particular kind of person, right? As you can see here, Claude Code is asking me whether I want Excel, whether I want Notion. It just has no information. That's why you want to send a detailed prompt, and you can even write these prompts using AI. Now, if you'd rather not write these prompts yourself, I've already prepared them and I'm giving them away for free. Down in the description you'll see this. Head back to Claude Code, paste it into Claude Code, and then send the message to Claude Code. It'll take roughly 2 to 5 minutes to build a planner. Once Claude Code has finished making your planner, it'll send you a link to Canva where you can review it. So if we click on this link right here, we'll see that Claude Code has created a planner for us, and this one is a workout planner. As you can see here, we've got the workout planner. Now the great thing about this, and about Canva in general, is that you can change all of this. For instance, if you don't want to call it workout, you could rename it Grinding Planner, right? So you can tweak those things. You can change the year here to 2027. And this is one of the main reasons we're using Canva, because with Canva we can actually edit everything right here. We can customize our planner. Over here we can look at page number 2. As you can see, here's page number 2. Then we have page number 3. And basically, the customers who buy this planner can edit all of this themselves. Page number 5, where people can type things in or drop in graphics or whatever they need to plan their workout. Pages 6, 7, 8. As you can see, it's genuinely just a planner. Like I said, the best part is that you can make changes to it. If you're not a fan of the font, just click on it and switch the font right here. You can browse different fonts and swap it out. As you can see, I just changed the font. And here, if you don't like the color, click on it and change the color. Let's turn it blue. So now it's blue right here. If you don't like the page color, we can change the page color too. We can make it green. We can make it gray. I actually like green. It looks pretty nice. We could turn this text here white, for example. You can make all kinds of adjustments to your planner before you put it up for sale, because the whole idea is that you're not using AI to make the finished product. You're using AI to make the prototype. And then with that prototype, which is already about 11 pages, you can tinker with it and adjust it to give it that human touch, that human feel. And then, once you're happy with it, all you do is click this button here that says share. Then click download over here and choose to save it as a PDF right here. As you can see, here's our PDF. And this is the planner. We can scroll down, and yeah, this is the planner people will use to plan their workouts. And as you can see, the final page is the one I modified. I added this green color and the white text text. And in my opinion, this looks nicer. So normally what I do is go through and customize all of these pages, making them look like this one. And with this PDF, I'd go to Etsy, create an account, and start selling this planner as a digital product, as a workout planner. But as I mentioned at the start of this video, planners aren't the only thing you can sell and earn money from online. For example, people over here are also selling resumes. And as you can see, this account called Career Next Plus has sold nearly 20,000 items, and it was set up 4 years ago. If we scroll down and look at the listings, we'll see these are simply resume templates. The people who buy them do so to drop in their own photo here. They'll update their address here, and then write out whatever skill set they have right here. Now, if I use my extension again to check this account's revenue, we'll see that it has earned $200,000. Personally, I think this is a fantastic side hustle, because once you've made these resumes, you simply list them and work on promoting them. And once they begin getting sales, people just keep buying them more and more. It's a simple way to earn some passive income. And this isn't the only account selling resumes. If we come over here, we've also got this account called Dinny Design. As you can see, it has 51,000 sales. I'll open my extension right here. As you can see, the lifetime revenue is $465,000 with a conversion rate of 1.1%, which is the lowest conversion rate we've seen so far. So even with a really low conversion rate, you can still make money. As you can see, 1% basically means out of 1,000 people, 10 will buy. So let me show you how to create these resume templates with AI. Once again, all you need is the right prompt, and I'm sharing it. You can start a new session if you'd like. Paste the prompt, send it, and wait 2 to 5 minutes for Claude Code to build the resume. Once Claude Code has finished creating your resume, it'll send you a link right here where you can view it. So click on this link and let's take a look at our resume. As you can see, this is how the resume looks. I quite like the blue here. I think it looks great. And again, like I said, the reason we're using Canva is that we get the option to modify everything and add a human touch. For instance, if you don't like the blue here, you can click on it and switch it to pink or orange or maybe green or perhaps this one over here. This one looks really professional. And if you're not into the yellow here, maybe we'll make it gray. This one, well, that's not gray, it's purple. But look, we just changed it. We customized it. So now you simply go on Etsy and sell this template. People buy the template, they open Canva, and they can start editing it and type in whatever they want. Then they download it onto their own computer and show it to their boss so they get hired. But this isn't the only way to make money on Etsy selling digital products. There are other ways to earn as well. For example, this account here is selling digital prints, digital wallpaper. As you can see, this account is called Ploro Prints. It has nearly 100,000 sales, and it's only been on Etsy for 3 years. 3 years really isn't a long time. If we scroll down here to look at the listings, we'll see these are simply digital photos, digital prints. You'll notice each item has a digital download button beneath it, because what you're buying isn't the actual frame. You're only buying the photo. People purchase the digital photo and then print it themselves to make wall art for their home. And if I use my extension here to see how much this account has earned in total, we'll see it has made almost $1,909,000 across nearly 100,000 sales with a conversion rate of 1.6%. So one thing to keep in mind is that all of these stores have a very low conversion rate. You don't need to chase wild conversion rates like 5% or 7%. Right? Now let me show you how to create these prints and sell them, and how to stay original and make different kinds of prints, because the goal is to be original and not copy this store, since this store already exists. You want to come up with fresh things to sell. Now to create some genuinely beautiful, realistic looking prints like these ones over here, we need a solid AI image model, and for that I'll be using Higgsfield. There'll be a link in the description below this video to Higgsfield. Click that link and it'll take you to Higgsfield right here. This is what Higgsfield looks like. Now, what we want to do is connect Higgsfield to Claude Code. To do that, you click over here where it says MCP and CLI. So up at the top where it says MCP and CLI, click on this. Then once you've clicked it, click on CLI right here where my mouse is. Click on this. Now once you click that, copy the first command, which is this one right here. Copy the command simply by clicking on it. Then, to install this on Claude Code, you need to open your terminal. Whether you're on Mac or Windows, head over to your search bar and search for terminal. This one right here, terminal. Click on it and it'll open the terminal. What I want you to do here is paste the command simply by pressing Ctrl V on your keyboard. You press Ctrl V together on your keyboard and it pastes the command. Then just hit enter on your keyboard and it'll begin installing the CLI. Next, head back to Higgsfield. Copy the second command, return to your terminal. Paste it, press enter, and then it'll ask you to authorize access with Higgsfield. You click allow, just like you did with Canva. Then you go back to Higgsfield, copy the final command, return to your terminal, paste it, and then just press enter, space, and type W to agree. And that's it. You've installed Higgsfield on your computer. It's genuinely that simple. Once you've finished connecting Higgsfield with Claude Code, scroll down to this prompt called Digital Wall Art. Then copy the whole prompt, exactly like I'm doing right here. Right-click copy, then go back to Claude Code, open a new session, a fresh chat inside Claude Code, paste the prompt, and send it to Claude Code. This prompt will start generating images and prints that look like these ones here. Fun and appealing. Once Claude Code is finished, you'll have your prints right here. And then if you scroll down, you'll see there's a link to Canva, where you can view all the prints. So basically, if we go to Canva, we've got all the prints here, since we have different sizes for them. As you can see, we have it like this, which will basically look like this across different sizes and different prints too. As you can see, this one here looks different from that one, and people want to buy these because they look abstract, they look pretty, and they want to hang them on their wall as wallpaper. On top of that, because we're using Higgsfield, you'll also have access to these prints inside Higgsfield as well. So if you go back to Higgsfield, you'll see that inside Higgsfield, over here, there's image. If you click on image, you'll have access to all your prints right here. And the cool part is that you can literally click on one of them and start editing it. In Higgsfield, you've got the option to make a whole range of edits to your images. As you can see here, you can do color grading, you can upscale, you can run enhancer, relight, and inpaint. So, for example, what does inpaint mean? If I click on inpaint here, I can increase the brush size. I can draw something like a smiley face right here. I'll type happy over here. Right, and then all I do is click generate over here. You can see the bottom because of my webcam. I'll click generate. And now what Higgsfield is going to do is add the text and the smiley face onto my print. And as you can see here, it started generating the new print. And this is exactly why I recommend using Higgsfield to make these prints, because we get the ability to modify them, to add text onto them using AI. And the reason we're doing this, the reason we're customizing them, is because we're hoping to boost the conversion rate. We want people to want to buy them. Now, if you feel like you've learned something new, you might want to check out this video over here, because in that video I'll be teaching you how to create graphics using Claude Code. And with those graphics you can make YouTube videos, and with YouTube videos you can make money.